Hey everybody, Don Willimon here from 250 Predator, 250 Hunter. Well, surprise, surprise, we have yet another extension in the Grizzly Bear Stewardship Framework consultation. So submissions can now be, the intake ends on October 28th. Now I have to believe that that is the Grizzly Bear Foundation whispering in the ear of the province and the province capitulating. But you know what? The reason that this is happening, and the only reason I can imagine that is happening, is because folks like you who've gone and taken the time to fill out the document and get on the record for scientifically managed wildlife with objectives that includes hunting of grizzly bears where it is sustainable as one of those mechanisms. So that's all we're advocating for. And I think what's really interesting is that this moving line of when we said that that's it, like this is no more submissions, no more intake of people's opinions. And every time we get to that horizon, they just keep pushing it farther down the road. Now, I think that it becomes obvious. We're answer shopping. We're looking to find the right amount of input that reflects what we want our policy outcomes to be. But when you have this counter narrative that's showing up on that online survey because of all of us speaking up, it makes it harder for them to say, okay, well, if we go to wood with this, and this is what we turn our document into, and we're going to actually listen to what folks are saying, there's this whole other perspective that's not in line with ours, and I don't believe it is in line with what the province wants. But we got to listen to it because here it is en masse, right? So great job, folks. We got to keep doing exactly what we have been doing. For those of you that haven't filled it out, it's a bit of an onerous undertaking, lots of policy speak. It's a pretty thick read, but there's some great supporting documents, templates that have been published by Wild Sheep Society, BC Wildlife Federation, Guide Outfitters of BC. They've got some great answer templates that they put up. If you need help finding that stuff, you can find me, Don Willimon. Just message me on Facebook Messenger. I'm happy to be in touch with you. This has been shared around a lot. Lots of you have liked the post, but some of you have not filled out the survey, and we need you on the record. And now we have to have a second layer. I'm getting super frustrated with this moving deadline. So now it's time for us to take more action. I need all of you to consider sending an email to your MLA and saying, I'm not okay with this. You asked for a consultation process, and you keep moving the deadline. Why do you keep moving the deadline? We're on the record saying what we want to say. You've had lots of time to, collect all of the input that you want. You've got lots of input clearly. Why are we not ending this and going and talking about the results? That's what you need to be talking to your MLA about. Why do we keep moving this deadline? What are we missing? What's the story that we don't know? Okay. A couple of things in the foreground of all of this. There was a survey, Global News covered it, a company named Research Co. Apparently they polled 1,000 British Columbians, and 84% of them didn't want us to sport and trophy hunt grizzly bears, black bears, or wild cats. So I don't know what that was based on, but check this out. I'm going to run my own survey to end this little video, okay? There's a few thousand members on each of the pages that I'm going to post this on. So show of hands, how many people support managing wildlife with objectives? How many people support better resource extraction management on the land base as it impacts wildlife? How many folks believe that we should bring the grizzly bear hunt back wherever it is sustainable? Okay, well that's was that 100%? I think that was 100% of a few thousand people. So you can go to wood with that, folks. I just conducted a scientific survey, and 100% of northern British Columbians or lower mainland British Columbians or wherever you're from that put your hand up, 100% of the British Columbians I just surveyed are all in favor of what we're trying to accomplish right now, which is bring the grizzly bear hunt back. Cheers.